I really loved those moments of chapel. So I am so excited that I am with you guys today. There's something that I want us to do. You'll see when we go through the course of the of the chapel. We might not have time, but I'll try by all means to make sure that we cover everything. I see lovely smiles from Ellen, from Bradley's mom, from Jamila. How are you all, guys? From Tandega and Tamisile, that girl, if I can see, the truth will come out one day. From Melanie, who else is smiling? Tawana Nyasha, lovely smile there. Let me see the other culprits who have not smiled for me. Pani and Vongai, you are hiding yourself. I want to see you smile.
Smile.
You're smiling, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to ask that Tandega open for us with the word of prayer, and then from there we'll go into the order of service. Tandega, could you pray for us?
Okay, let us pray. God, please help us today to learn lots of things on the Sabbath about you. Please help us to be good girls and boys. Please be with us throughout the day, and please help us to have a good day. And in this, and please, we thank you for all the things you've been giving us and protecting us. Thank you that we're safe, and in Jesus' name I pray, Amen.
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 Thank you so much for the prayer. It was a beautiful prayer. Okay, so I've just if you can just give me a minute, I need to share the screen with you so that you see what we'll be talking about. So I will just switch off my mic for now and just ask the host to help me to have my screen shared. So if you could just hold on. Okay, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Thank you so much. So today our theme for today's message at chapel, it says Jesus has time for every child. Jesus has time for how many children?
Every child.
Every child. And when it says every child, does it mean that Jesus has time for 20 children and not for 30?
No, it means for everyone.
No.
Everyone, Jesus
Every.
has a time. Last week the lesson at chapel was that Jesus is calling, and we're looking at that when Jesus calls, we should be able to answer. Today we are looking at Jesus having time for every child. You know, there's nothing that is so refreshing for you to know that my dad has time for me, my mom has time for me. For Bradley and Ellen, you know, they love playtime. Sometimes they question me, JD, you owe us playtime. You are guilty of playtime, and for sure I'll be guilty of playtime. So it is every child's need for them to have time with their parents. And you know, sometimes as us as parents, we just so busy. You know, we wake up early in the morning. It's 5 o'clock. We're already running to work, and we leave you guys behind to be taken home, to be taken to school by transport. And you know, and all the time when we do this, we'll be saying, let me do this for them. But ultimately, every child needs a time with their parents. And also, Jesus needs time, his time for every child. So today we're going to see how Jesus has time for every child. You know, the Bible tells us of Jesus that there was a time when parents brought their little ones to Jesus. You know, Jesus was a busy man. I said this in the class earlier, in the primary class. He was very busy. There were always people around him. And sometimes Jesus had to run away to go to a place where people are not there so that he could have time to rest, because people just wanted to be close to him. And so the parents, and these were mothers, the mothers saw that, I think we also need to do something for our children. So they got together, and then they went. And then when they got to where Jesus was, you know, Jesus had his bodyguards. Can I see one who can give me the name of some of Jesus' bodyguards? Anyone who wants to give the name of one of the bodyguards of Jesus?
His disciples?
Yes, Jesus said I call them bodyguards. Jesus said his disciples there. So when they saw the mothers coming, they said, what are these mothers now doing? Can they not see that Jesus is busy? So what they did is that they rudely sent the mothers and the children away. And, you know, the children felt so sad. You know, sometimes I've seen Bradley and Ellen sad, and you can see that this thing is hurting them, isn't it? So this is how the children felt. They felt so sad because they were not being given an opportunity to be with Jesus. Jesus saw this, and he said to his disciples, "Suffer not the children to come unto me, for the kingdom of God is theirs." And this we find in Matthew chapter 19, which is our theme verse. So Jesus made it clear that, you know what, it is these young ones that I came for. It is you, it is Jamila that I came for. It is Melanie that I came for. It is Bradley that I came for. It is Nicole that I came for to die. It is Pani that I came down from heaven so that I could die for I could die for them. So Jesus said to his disciples, wait. The kingdom of heaven is for the little ones like you. I'm sure the disciples must have been embarrassed. Hey, you know, sometimes us as parents, we get embarrassed when we are so busy with our work and we don't give time for you. We are busy on the phones and we are busy on our laptops, and you want to play with us. And sometimes it is good that we say to our parents, please, mommy, switch off the phone so that you can have time for me. So this is what Jesus did to these disciples, to say, the kingdom of the heaven belongs to the little ones. So make time for them. There's a story that we also learn of Jairus' daughter. Jairus was a very important man, and his daughter unfortunately was sick. So when the daughter was sick, he came to Jesus and said, Jesus, please, my daughter is not well. Can you go and can you come with me so that I heal? So Jesus listened and he followed. Along the way, there's a woman who they met along the way who was also sick. And this woman bed, Jesus, by touching the hem of the garment, Jesus stopped and he focused on the woman and he healed her. But remember, Jesus, the reason why he had left and followed was that he had heard that there was a child who was not well. So it is so that when heaven hears or sees that Ellen is not well, that that Mukundi is not well, heaven actually stops and sends all its armies to make sure that you get healed. You notice that sometimes you go to bed and you are not feeling well, and the next morning you wake up, you are healed. It is because Jesus has time for you and he has feels the pain when you are not well. So Jesus went on and he got to Jairus' house, and the daughter who was sick was healed. Also, Jesus, we know that he also made time to go to the pool of Bethesda. There was a man who had been lying there for many, many years, and he was not well. Jesus asked the person, the man, "What must I do for you to get well?" And the man said that if I can be able to walk again, and Jesus healed that person. So you can see that Jesus, it does not look at whether your parents have lots of money, or whether you are you are black or white. Jesus has time for every child. When you kneel down every morning and every evening at your bedside and pray, there's an angel behind you, and there's Jesus who is ready to listen to your prayers. So I want to assure you that the simple prayer that you do when you are at school, when you are when you are busy playing with other children, Jesus listens to that prayer and he is there for you. There are things that that I had asked your parents to share with me. And the reason why I had asked your parents to share with me, is that I wanted to see how much how much time they have with you. So Jamila's Jamila's dad told me that Jamila loves to play netball and he wants to be a trainer of animals when she grows up. You know what, Jamila? Jesus has time for you. He has time for you to help you to be a good trainer of animals when you grow up.
And
So
that was my
I want
mom.
your mom broke the rules. It was supposed to be your dad. I wanted to see how much of time that that dads have with you. So that's
Dad
what
stayed at work the whole day.
I was told. And then I'm not sure if Tapelo is here amongst us. His dad told me that Tapelo loves drawing and he wants to be a singer, and Neo loves painting and he wants to be a teacher. I also asked feedback from Matipa's dad, and Matipa's dad, he told me, do we have Matipa? Are you there, Matipa?
Matipa.
They are not with us. Okay, I will go to those that are with us. Menzi, are you with us?
No.
Menzi is not there. Okay. Tandega and Tabisile. Tandega, your dad told me that you love art and that you want to be an architect. Tabisile, your dad told me that you love ballet and you want to be a ballet teacher. With those things, Jesus takes them seriously, and he knows that this is what Tandega, this is what Tabisile wants to do. I will make sure that I will make time for them so that they become what they seek to become. Then I had, let me see.
There's Nicole, there's Tandeka, and Papa's here, Pani's here.
Okay, so for Fafa, his dad told me that he loves Minecraft, and he wants to be a professional gamer when he grows up. Then Mune Nyasha loves swimming and he wants to be a teacher. So you see, let me see if I've skipped out anyone.
Daryl is here.
Gerald, unfortunately, Gerald, your dad did not tell me what you want to do. Okay, for
Ellen,
Ellen,
Sneaky.
how can I meet someone important as Ellen and Bradley? Ellen loves loves singing and she wants to be a pediatrician. Bradley, she loves cycling and he also wants to be a doctor when he grows up. So all those things, yeah, I think I've mentioned everyone. The other ones that I have not mentioned who are here, you should, when we finish class, you must go and tell your parents that your fathers that you are not happy because
Uncle, there is Tanatwa as well. And Mumu.
Tanatwa and Mumu.
Mumu is
Oh,
pediatrician.
sorry, I had forgotten. Tanatwa and Mumu, they did send me.
I was about to say.
Tanatwa and Mumu, it's Fafa's dad, isn't it?
Yes.
I think so.
They sent me theirs. What they, but they did not send me for Mumu. Anyway, Mumu, the fact that your dad sent for Munenyasha and Mufati, I know that your dad loves you and he has time for you.
Mumu
Yes.
is Munyasha.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yes. Apologies for that. So Munenyasha, your dad told me that you love swimming and you want to be a teacher. Okay.
You told
So,
us that?
Wongai, uncle.
Pardon?
There's Wongai.
Bongai, unfortunately, I did not get an answer. But anyway,
MLJ.
yes, let's forgive our parents who did not make time to write what we love. But what we should know is that for Jesus has time for each and every one of us. So do not feel that you are alone in when perhaps you are being bullied at school, or perhaps maybe you're just going through a difficult time, you are sick, because in the times that we are living in, we can just fall sick. The virus is still there. We can just fall sick, but God, He is ready to attend to us. So I'm going to pray this afternoon to present all of you before to Christ, because Jesus has time for you. And when you call upon Him, He is ready to hear you. When with the things that your parents have told me that you want to do, be assured that Jesus will help you to become what you want to be. And in those things that you love to do, Jesus will also be with you. You know, sometimes we love to do wrong things, eh? And we love to not to listen to parents when it's at school. You are supposed to keep your mask on. You pull it and you don't listen. You know, when you do such things, Jesus, you make him sad, because Jesus is always right there next to you. So whenever you are tempted to do something wrong, just remember that, what will Jesus do because He has time for me? Will He remain here and watch me do this naughty thing that I'm doing? Ask yourself that. And when you do that, you will see that you will be able to be a good child. Very soon, church will be opening, and those who will be ready to go back to church, you will go. When you are there, make sure you stick to the rules, because if you don't stick to the rules, you will be chased away, and it will be embarrassing to hear that Tandega and Tamisile, they were told to go back home because they did not listen. Do you want that to happen to you? You don't, isn't it? Yes. So when that happens, you make Jesus feel sad. And yet Jesus has had time for you. Jesus left heaven to come down so that He could die for us. If Jesus had not come down, we don't know where we would be right now. perhaps we could be in the frying pan, the devil turning us up and down, making us feel the pain of sin. But Jesus came that we be saved. So as I close today, I see we've got a visitor in the chapel. I was just told now that we've got Munikwa.
Yes, it's Munikwas and Mte.
And Mtembus.
Yes.
It's such a great pleasure to have you on chapel today. And can we see you guys? Can we see you?
Yes.
Say something and then I can see your whole face.
There. Wow. It's great to have you guys in chapel.
It's me, Luandi.
Oh, there, yes. You must also put Luandi and Fufu, you must also put your dad to task. He did not answer my message when I asked that they must make time to write what you guys want. Anyway, we're so thankful that you were able to join us for chapel. And it is my prayer that in the week that we are going to go in, let us know that Jesus is on our side and he has time for each and every one of us. So I would ask Auntie to close for us in prayer. Then I will also pray to dedicate every one of you to God. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you for such a powerful sermon, Uncle. We really appreciate. Thank you so much. I wanted to just say a warm welcome to them. Luandi, is that your cousins or they are your friends?
Cousin, my cousins.
Oh, okay. So since we didn't have a chance to ask their parents what they want to be, can they tell us what they want to be when they grow up? What they like and what they want to be?
When I grow up, what I like reading and working with technology. And what I want to do when I grow up is to be a chef and own a restaurant and be a businessman and share the word of God as I own a restaurant.
Wow, that's so powerful. That's so powerful. Thank you. That's so motivating. Thank you, Luandi, for having your cousin over and tuning in with him. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. Please come again next week. Okay. And then I noticed, Tadiwa, your dad also didn't tell us. I don't know if Uncle did contact your dad, but tell us what you like and what you want to be.
What about Pani?
I like singing and doing netball. And when I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
Oh, lovely. Okay. So I saw Tawana and Darrell. Please tell us what you want to be because I need to say that in the prayer.
This is Arno. I want to be a soccer player.
Soccer player. That's Arno. Is it Arno?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we've got soccer players, and then Darrell, what you want to be?
Easy.
Darrell.
I would like to be an engineer. Yeah, own my own car business.
Wow. Okay. Darrell, engineer, no soccer player. Then we've got doctors. Then we've got teachers. Then we've got I didn't get Wongai. What do you want to be? Wongai.
Bongai.
Oh, YouTuber. Oh, YouTuber. Okay. Okay.
Auntie.
Wongai wants to be a YouTuber. I saw that. Then Mumu, what did you say you want to be? Mumu Chipunza.